Hello everyone, this is me Helsinki Starr and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you my eyeshadow palette collection. But I'm not just gonna show you the eyeshadows that I have, but we're gonna play the game called Palette Talk. This game includes 17 questions that I have here and I'm gonna show you my palettes and answer this question, which means every question or every point is something that has to do with some palette from my collection. And yeah, today I have this kind of festival look. I feel like a unicorn, but let's get started. The first point is best packaging. Of course, it is Anastasia Beverly Hills Embrace palette. Just take a look at this gorgeous one. Let me turn down the light a little bit. Just look at that. I absolutely love the glitter on this palette. Pink, glittery. Oh my god, this palette just screams in my name, like, yeah, Helsinki Starr, this is you, this is you. So absolutely, this is my winner for the best packaging. I like the palette itself. If you're interested, I have a review on this one. I'm gonna leave the link down below. The shimmers here are absolutely amazing. I'm a big fan of glitters, shimmers. Well, for me, I already have enough matte shadow, so if I see some sparkly shimmers, that's absolutely a win for me. And of course, the packaging is just fabulous. The next point is the best color payoff. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera one. I don't know, my camera gonna want to focus. Oh yes, it does. Just take a look at this baby. Wow. So Anastasia shadows are all so pigmented, and also I want to show you different eyeshadows. So I would say that all the palettes that I own have amazing payoff. Some maybe a little bit worse in color payoff. Some maybe a little bit worse, maybe a little bit better, but most of them are absolutely amazing. But if I have to choose one to say that this is super pigmented, I would choose this one, because these three colors are pressed pigments, and pressed pigments are always super pigmented. Sorry for the tautology. And the shimmers are they're not very glittery, but they are super bright, super shimmery. I would say they're like butter, super smooth. These three colors I don't really like, because I don't know, they're just so boring to me, but the rest is just wow. The brown, I don't really understand why this brown is here. I would just put a black maybe, or I don't know, blue for example, or whatever. But overall, the color payoff in this palette is absolutely amazing. Most versatile palette, point number 3. I would say this is Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered. Yes, look at this one. This palette, you can create nude looks using, for example, these shadows. You can create dark, black, smoky eyes. You can create do cut creases. The shimmers are buttery. They are they smooth. They are out of this world. Look how used they are, the shimmers here. So wow, I would say this palette, if you're a working makeup artist or you just want a good quality palette that has different shadows, yes, this is your choice. It doesn't have some neon ones, but it has you can do any type of makeup. A subtle one, a more glamorous one, a more wow effect one. Anything you can do with this one. And for working makeup artists, that's amazing. It's more on a warm toned side, but overall you can create almost everything except for really bright neon looks using this one. Amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. Number 4, the palette that is best for traveling. Yeah, Natasha Denona Mini Star palette. This one is so tiny. Just take a look at that. That's so small and cute. This is super useful, super small. If you only have carry-on or whatever, you just want to put it in a handbag, just take it. You can create a darker looks or a lighter looks with this one. It has basic thing that you need: a lighter matte shadow for your crease, a darker shadow for the outer corner. It has 3 shimmers, which is important because I love shimmers. You can do the golden shimmer, the nude shimmer. This one is brownish, bluish, green or greenish, bluish, brown, whatever. This one is, I would say, for such a little baby, this one is quite versatile and really, really, you know, I love the palette that I look at them and I know what look I can do, not just like random colors that I know how to mix together, let's say. So this one is super cool. I don't know why in the US this palette didn't really get reviews, but here in Europe it was like sold out. I don't know how I got my hands on that, but I did, and I absolutely love it. This one, super travel friendly, super beginner friendly, and also the pro friendly, because amazing quality. The matte are like, they blend by themselves, and the shimmers are really great. It's also, it looks so luxurious on the eyes. I absolutely love this one. The next point is my biggest regret. I don't have any palette that I regret buying in my collection, but I used to have one that I sold it. It was the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer one. This is beautiful, but I just got it like, I think, in a bundle for a really good price. And I just thought like, I didn't know, like I used some colors with other palettes, but the shimmers were too dry. The mattes were just like a very light one, a very dark one, then a pink one. I didn't know what to do with that, so I just sold it. And well, I don't think I would be using that. I'm glad I did that. So I don't have it now, but I would say that was kind of a regret. And I love Jeffree Star makeup, but just this one wasn't my thing. Would I use it if I still kept it? I don't know. Anyway, my hands weren't like reaching for this one, so that's why I decided just to get rid of that, because no, that's a regret. The best color names, I'm gonna name again the Anastasia Beverly Hills Emrazy one, because this is connected to New York. I love New York. BK, New Yorker, Anastasia. Well, what else did they have? I love the name Dragon. I don't know why, I just love it. Cupcake, Liddy, Wasted. That's so funny. Some of them I don't really, OG, like the OG New Yorker. I don't know, when I see this one, it just reminds me of New York. I absolutely love it. Love the names of it. So yeah. Also, I love the names in another palette, which is Huda Beauty Nude one. And the names are like Lace, Fantasy, Infatuated, Kinky, Kinky Helsinki, sorry, Tease, Charm. I don't know, it's just so like, I love it. It's playful. I would say this is like really original. The next, number 7, the least used palette. I would say, unfortunately, this is Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession. Come on, camera, please focus. This orange little one, I got it in a bundle also with the rest of the Precious Stone Obsessions by Huda Beauty. And you know, I've already have so many orange, gold, ginger shadows that I really don't use this one. Maybe I should, I don't know. I don't know if I should keep that. It's one of my collection. Just, it's pretty, but it's kind of nothing special to me. I already have these colors in other palettes. My hand doesn't reach for that when I want to do my makeup. And no, unfortunately, this is like the one that's was least used. Sorry, Huda. The most used palette, once again, gonna be Huda Beauty New Nude. I absolutely love this one. The concealer, look at that. I hate the pan on that. But the concealer actually is not that great. Just, I'm not a big fan of mixing cream and powder texture in one palette, so I just decided like to kind of finish it off. But I don't know if you can really see. I think the camera doesn't really show it, but it's super used. It's super used. This one is so great. I love the pink ones. I love this like dirty rose. I love the like dirty purple, and this are absolutely my colors. I love the glitter in that. I absolutely love this one. So this one, my hand always reach out for this palette. Sometimes I'm like, no, I want to use another one. I want to give a chance to my other palettes in my collection, but then I just want to use this one all over again. And I would say, yeah, I can't live without this palette. If okay, there's probably gonna be another question, but if I had to like keep or only take like one palette, I would take this one. This would be my number one, because it's not actually like super nude beige colors. For me, it's neither super bright, neither like super nude. I love this. This is just my style. Number 9 is the Must Love palette. I would say once again Huda Beauty New Nude, but moreover, altogether with the New Nude, I have the retrograde Mercury. I mean Mercury retrograde. Yes, this one is, I absolutely adore this palette. And the shimmers here are out of this world. Camera, please focus. The shimmers are so amazing, glittery. They're so great, really. I would say I'm super impressed by this one. I've heard some reviews, it wasn't that great. This color, the dark one, didn't work well. You know, I like to work on with shadows on a wet base, starting from darker shade to the lighter shade. With this technique, it works super great. Yes, the shadow is kind of it's beautiful, but it's difficult to work with. But for me, I don't have any problem. The shimmers are amazing. The mattes are really great. I love again this like dusty mauve, dusty rose, and wow, super glittery, super. I absolutely love it. It's maybe not that beginner friendly, but for me, I'm not a beginner, so I absolutely enjoy this release. And like every big palette that Huda releases is, for me, is like wow, something out of this world. I hope that Huda is not gonna follow the example of some brands and release 5 big palettes per year. I hope Huda gonna stick to 1 big palette per year. It's gonna be, everyone gonna be waiting for that, and everyone gonna love it. So one of my must love palettes is this one. The next point is called Desert Island. Yeah. I think it means which palette you would take with you on a desert island. I would take probably the Huda Beauty Neon Pink one because it's just so bright. I don't think you need eyeshadow on the desert island, but I would take this one. And probably I would take the green neon one. It's not really green. This palette really is like now on sale on many websites and get a lot of cool reviews, but I love the shimmers in that. I didn't buy that one for the mattes. I bought it for the shimmers, and the shimmers are great. They're glittery, they're toppers. You just need to understand how to work with these two, and they're pressed, mattes are pressed pigment once again, and the shimmers are super shimmery. Absolutely love them. You can see they're super used. They don't look that pretty on camera. Sorry. I just love using them. Really enjoy them. So I would say maybe I would take them with me so I could be like, I don't know. I don't think again I would need an eyeshadow on a desert island. But let's say if I went on a holiday to a desert island, maybe I would take this too for some like bright tropical looks, for some tropical parties. I know parties with whom on a desert island with palm trees, whatever. I would take this too. The next point says eyeliner, brush, or nothing, which means do you prefer to have something in the palette or just nothing? You know, I really want the palette to have the mirror, that's for sure. And I would say a brush, if it's like a good brush, like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, you know, the one that they put in all their palettes, then I wouldn't mind, because this brush, yes, it's made in China. I actually washed it, it's kind of wet, but whatever. I have like a plenty of them. I have 4 or 5 from my palette, so it's made in China. It's kind of like maybe a little bit spiky to the eye, but it's super good for blending. And sincerely, if you only have this brush, you can do a really good makeup just using one brush, just using this for the blending and this for packing the shadow, or maybe for some shimmers. Well, I usually apply shimmers with a finger, but whatever. I would say a brush like this that is useful, I prefer, but it's better no brush than some like crappy brush. And the eyeliner, no, I don't want no eyeliner in the palette. I don't want no cream textures again, because I don't like mixing cream textures with powder, because the powder gets into the cream, it's all become messy and like no, thank you. So I would say mirror, and that's it, or mirror and a good quality brush. The next point is a palette you have hit pan on. I haven't hit pan on no palette, unfortunately. I really have so much of them that I would say that no, nothing. So let's just go to the next one. Favorite naked palette, which means like nude, beige, classic one. I would say Huda Beauty Nude, but also the mini nude, I mean the light nude by Huda Beauty. And my camera doesn't really want to focus. Here it is. And it's like a mini version of the big nude one for me. And I absolutely love this one. It's kind of different from the other one. Well, let me lower the light like this so you can see. It is kind of similar, but it's also kind of different. The shimmers are different. And I can tell you that, yeah, it's, again, you can take it with you. It's super useful. It's super small. It's super cute. The shimmers are sparkly. The shadows are good quality. I have no problem with blending. And even though these palettes are made in China, yes, made in China, this one is really good quality. And if I have to take like a small nude palette with me, if I can't take the big nude, I'll take the mini light nude with me without any problem. The next point, which is favorite holiday or limited edition palette. You know, I'm not a big fan of limited edition ones, but I think I actually, yes, do have, I don't know if it's, I think it is limited edition. Prove me if I'm wrong. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills Carly Bible one. When this one came out, I was like, Carly Bible. I don't like Carly Bible. Who's Carly Bible? First, who is Carly Bible? Then I saw her. I was like, okay, that one. I don't like her. I don't really know the big fan of big bloggers collabs. But then I was gifted this palette, and the colors are amazing. Really, this one, the quality is classical, fabulous Anastasia Beverly Hills quality. The mattes are amazing. Plus, it has like the cool tones and the warm tones, so you can make any look, warm look, cool tone look, whatever, using this one. So I think this one is now actually on sale. It has been on sale in Sephora Spain and Sephora US too, and now it has been also on sale on Anastasia Beverly Hills official UK and US websites. So I think it is special edition. It's probably gonna sell out and then it's gone forever. I'm not a big fan of limited editions because it's like buy and forget. You know, lots of people buy it because it's like normally pretty, it's holiday, glittery, and then people just don't reach out for that. And then this palette, you can't even recommend it on your blog because it's gonna be out of the way. But I absolutely love the colors in this one. I love the theme. I love it. I don't, whatever, even if it's a blogger collab, the palette by itself is absolutely amazing. So if you want to grab it on sale, just grab it and use it. They sold it on Sephora US for like $22 plus tax. Amazing price, so highly recommend. Point 15 is a palette you would repurchase or if it was gone or no longer available. You know, I would say again, Huda Beauty New Nude because it's my favorite. But I want to show you another ones that I love. It's kind of another unusual palette. These are ColourPop glitter palettes. Yes, actually they're all, sold out now on ColourPop website. I don't know if they're ever gonna come back. Maybe this one will not because I think it was from their Flutterby collection and I grabbed it. I don't know how I grabbed it. I was just grabbed it and then it was gone in a few seconds. But I love it. I love it. Let me put the lights down so I can just show you in close up. But look at these glitters. The glitters are gorgeous. I'm always using them for any makeup. I put shimmer, then I put glitter on because I cannot live without the glitter. So, wow, I would really, if this were two were available again, I would maybe, I don't know, I don't know if I need to buy them right now, but let's say if they were, I was told they're gonna sell out forever, I'll maybe have them backup because these glitters are gorgeous. You can use them with any looks, maybe apart from like brightest neon ones. Maybe the neon ones you can use something like that, or like the pink one, or like the lila one. And the other one is the other glitter palette. I don't know the name of this one, but I think this one is not a limited edition. Tell me if I'm wrong, but right now it's still sold out and I don't have one glitter. I lost it somewhere. Then this glitter is almost like finishing because it's also fell. Like, you should be really careful with the glitters, but I love it. You don't need a glitter glue. You can use the glitter glue maybe if you want to apply like a cut crease. But really, you don't need no glitter glue. This one sticks to your eyes. They don't really fall out. They do fall out a little bit because it's a glitter, but I just do my eyes before I do my face makeup. I absolutely love this one. I would love to have these glitters. Please, ColourPop, if you're hearing me, just create more of the glitter palettes, I will gladly buy ones. Just keep this amazing formula and this amazing price. This one I bought for 20. It's retailed for $20, but there was a discount and I think I bought it for like $15. $15. Anastasia Beverly Hills sells single glitters for like $15-17, and this is just buy it. If you love glitter, I highly recommend you this one. And this one, if it's gonna come back and be available, just buy it. Absolutely gorgeous glitter. I don't want to run out of these glitters, never in my life. Number 16 is a shade you wish was sold individually. I would tell you that this is the shade Barb in the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is this one in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezi palette. The camera just doesn't show you how gorgeous it is. It's something out of the world. It's not just a glitter. It's kind of like shimmer buttery glitter one. Wow. It just so, it's like iridescent light pink with kind of blue or green, light blue or green sparkle. I would buy like a big pan. Absolutely love this shadow. And also I love this one from the Huda Beauty Retrograde Mercury, which is the palette, the shadow Nebula. It's also kind of like glitter shimmer, like a butter glitter formula. It's like light blue with silver. Absolutely gorgeous. I actually have like every palette that I have. I can tell you my favorite shade from that one, but probably that video would be too long. Well, let me know in the comments if you'd like to hear that. And the last on the list of Melissa Gold is the palette you would recommend to a friend. Oh my god, you know, I would recommend like all of them. I would recommend Huda Beauty Nude. I would recommend Retrograde Mercury. I would recommend the ColourPop glitter ones. I would recommend I would recommend the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered. Here it is. Really, almost like half. I would say all my collection I could recommend it, but if I had to choose, this would be this Free by Huda and the ColourPop glitter. Melissa Gold list has finished, but I want to show you more of my collection so I can finish showing you all my eyeshadow palette. I would tell you the brightest palette that I own is this one, and the newest actually, this one by Ace Beauté. I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. Ace Beauté, like in French. The oceanic one. Oh my god, look at the colors. Camera, please focus. Doesn't want to focus. Look at these colors. Wow, gorgeous. Super pigmented. I really love. That was my dream to have a palette that has only greens and blues in that, and I bought it for the matte. The shimmers are good, but well, I've seen sparklier one, and the mattes are absolutely pigmented. I always use them on P. Louise shadow base. And if you're looking for a green, blue, green, blue, not purple, like sea themed palette, get this one. The payoff is amazing, but you have to work with that on a shadow base, on a wet base like P. Louise, or at least some concealer. And I would also recommend to work not in the world to work on just bare eyelid. No, it's not gonna stick, but for like artistic bright looks, I absolutely recommend you this one. Absolutely amazing payoff, and it retails for I think $35, 35 euro here, sorry. In dollars it retails for like $38, and they have a lot of promos. Actually, you can buy it on Beauty Bay. So yeah, it's a British brand, it's an indie brand. I love supporting indie brands. So as ACE, but congratulations for like amazing product that you made. I love to try more of their palettes. The next nomination, I'm gonna tell you the most affordable palettes in my collection are the ColourPop minis. Yes, the Lilac You a Lot, and it's my pleasure. The lilac or lilac you a lot. I love the lilac colors. The mattes one are gorgeous. I'm a big fan of purples, pinks, and the shimmers are really good too. And once again, they're not the sparkliest one that I've ever tried, but they're really good quality, and overall these palettes retail for $12, and if there's some discount you can grab it for like $8 or $9. Amazing price for this quality. I would tell you that out of like, don't buy the drugstore ones, buy the ColourPop, really buy the ColourPop. It's just super, the quality just out of this world for this price. Again, it's my pleasure. I also love it because it's purple, pink. I would like to try more of ColourPop shadows and in general more of ColourPop. The most expensive one and the most luxurious is the Natasha Denona gold palette. I absolutely love this one. This is the only big palette that I own by Natasha Denona, and gold. I love golds, and I bought it because of the shimmers. Wow, there's some duochromes, there's some like glitters, they're like glittery shimmers. It's not glitters, it's glittery shimmers, but they look like glitters in your eyes. This gold is just the richest gold you've ever seen. Plus, wow, the only thing that I don't like in here, it's I love the matte qualities, but these three, I put them all together, they look so similar to me. These three are really like, even on your hand, I know it doesn't really want to focus. Hey camera, can you focus? It doesn't look any different to me. And on your eyes, you don't see the difference. And this color is also like kind of strange. I would keep only one of these, and I would put maybe a black one and two more shimmers, or like a green one in here, like rich, maybe olive green, something like this. But this is like the only thing that I kind of don't like in here. Maybe it's made, I thought that maybe Natasha made it for like working makeup artists because they're gonna use a lot of this color, then a little bit of shimmers and a little bit of brown. But I really don't understand when brands put same colors in a palette. They're so similar, you can't really tell the difference. But overall, it's absolutely worth it. Plus I got it for a really good price with the discount, so I'm super happy, even if these three are like, I'm probably never gonna finish these browns, but the shimmers are wow. I love Natasha to release more palettes with these like amazing shimmers, because you know the formula differs from palette to palette, so it's kind of hit and miss sometimes. But if you're a big fan of golden colors, you're a big fan of shimmers, like wow shimmers, luxurious looks, just get the gold one. Next one, the most classic, the most famous palette in my collection is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, yes, Modern Renaissance. This one was released 4 years ago, and still up till now it's super famous. Everyone loves it. You will love it if you're more into like warm shades, and this was one of the first, like, apart from Lime Crime Venus, one of the first red ones. And then after this palette was released, all the brands were like, wow, they want to release red shadows too. So the mattes here are absolutely gorgeous. The shimmers here, it only has 3 shimmers, like these 3. They're nothing special, absolutely nothing special. But you don't buy this one for shimmers, you buy it for high quality mattes. And it's super basic, but you need a basic one in your collection. I think I would say also this is the most basic palette in my palette, in a good way of this word, and I love it. I use it, then I put some shimmers from other palettes on top, some glitters. Plus I love the Bon Fresco shade, it's like dusty rose. Wow, this one is so classy, so classy. And actually I bought it maybe like 1.5 years ago. I didn't buy it when it came out because I wasn't yet into makeup. 4 years ago, yes, I got recently and I sped up, and I just bought it, and wow, yeah, it really worth the hype. Now in 2020, there are other palettes that have let's say different shimmers, stuff like this, but if you look for good quality neutral warm tone mattes, this one is your choice. Plus Anastasia Beverly Hills has a lot of sales discounts, so just get it, you're not gonna regret. Next palette, I don't even know how to nominate it. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina. I'm just gonna say that this is one of my favorite Anastasia palettes. Yeah, let's call it one of my favorite Anastasia palettes, because it's again on the pinky side. It's not that on the warm side. Yes, it also has the gold ones, the orange ones, of course. Anastasia always has to put this orange in every palette. but I would say that I love it way more than Modern Renaissance and then many of others. The soft glam, I don't own soft glam. I'm not really into the soft glam palettes, so I would call it kind of one of my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. And the last but not the least, these are the Huda Beauty minis. I already explained you these three, the neon minis and the light nude. Then I have the precious stones plus the electric obsession. So let's go quickly one by one. Electric obsession is one of the first Huda Beauty minis that she released. I still have it, yes. I use some bright looks. I don't think these are not pressed pigment, but if you use them weight based on pillows, it's quite very pigmented, if I can call it like this. It's not the most pigmented bright eyeshadow that I ever used, but it is pigmented. Camera, please focus. It is pigmented. It is kind of easy to work with. The shimmers are meh, but the matters are great. And I think I was gifted this one, not by the brand itself, but just gifted. And I really, if I need some bright ones, reds, yellows, I use it with joy. Then we have we have the Huda Beauty Precious Stones. I have all of them. I got them in a bundle on a good sale, and I would say that these two, again, I got them in a bundle, so I have them. The orange one, I have oranges wherever, so it's not kind of my favorite. The red one, I would say, is the least favorite of all of this one. I don't like this shade at all. It's something between matte and shimmer. It's like super strange. I don't know how to use it. I don't know why they have it here. Why? Maybe for liner, whatever. So the white one, I know why it's here. I don't need a white one. This one is whack. The pigment is kind of wacky on this one, but the shimmers are great. Actually, the shimmers are great, but well, it went in a bundle, so I have it. And if I need some super red shimmers, I just use this one. And then these three are actually great. Once again, these are not the most pigmented. They're not pressed pigment. These are not the most pigmented bright shadows that I have, that you may find. But if you need like a cute little palette with greens or purples or blues, I would say get it. The shimmers are great. Once again, the shimmers here, absolutely love them. But the matters, if you use them on wet base, they do have more color payoff. If they use them just on like a Urban Decay, you know, the shadow base, or on a concealer, it kind of has less color payoff, I would say. So they're better bright pigmented palettes in the market. But I got it like when it came out like 2 years ago, and I didn't have no blue, no greens. I fell in love with that, and I still use it. I still love using it. I use the shimmers a lot. I love playing with these little ones, and in general I love Huda little palettes. I don't want to own like all. I mean, I want all of them, but I don't really have all of them because they kind of like, oh, they come out, then everyone forgets about them. Just like now, everyone forgot about this one, but I still love it. I still use this, and I got it for like super great price, so I'm enjoying it. Thank you again for watching me. This has been my eyeshadow palette collection, and please subscribe to my channel and put the thumbs up on this video. Comment which one is your favorite palette, and if you wanna make the same video, just tag me in your video and let's help each other grow on YouTube. So follow me on Instagram, it's Helsinki Starr, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.